WWE SummerSlam Night 1 results, grades, analysis. Seth Rollins shocks CM Punk with surprise cash-in. Wins title WWE's second biggest event of the year. WWE SummerSlam 2025. Kicked off on Saturday night at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. With SummerSlam expanding to 2 nights for the first time ever. Night 1 was a solid start that ended on a chaotic note, as CM Punk won the World Heavyweight Championship, only to immediately fall victim to Seth Rollins, cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase, and stealing Punk's main event moment once again. Saturday night's action kicked off with a pair of tag team matches, with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso defeating Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker in the opening bout of the night. That matchup was followed by one of the 2 title changes on the night, as Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss won the Women's Tag Team Championships by defeating Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. After 2 solid but relatively brief matches, which saw Sami Zayn defeat Karrion Kross and Tiffany Stratton retain her WWE Women's Championship against Jade Cargill, one of the night's surprises came in a contest many had written off as a publicity stunt. In a tag team match against Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre, musician Jelly Roll managed to steal the show, taking one of the biggest celebrity bumps in WWE history and continuing to elevate the expectations for crossover stars who try their hands at professional wrestling. Despite taking the pin, Jelly Roll proved doubters wrong and showed he belongs in a WWE ring. After a 30-minute main event between Gunther and Punk saw the World Heavyweight Championship change hands. The biggest surprise of the night came as Rollins' music hit, and he initially teased that his knee injury was real. Rollins then tossed his crutches away, removed his knee brace, and raced to the ring to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase on an exhausted Punk. Rollins beat down and pinned his longtime rival to escape with the top championship of WWE Raw. This will surely be a bit polarizing, as it's the second time this year that WWE pulled off a significant swerve involving potentially real-life news. In a week that saw WWE pull back the curtain unlike ever before with the release of Unreal on Netflix, Rollins' cash-in proves that kayfabe is alive and well. Regardless, it was expertly executed, even with a degree of predictability that started to bubble up in recent weeks. This sets the stage for the Punk-Rollins Fight Forever feud to carry on for the rest of 2025 and potentially beyond. Historically, WWE plans backward from WrestleMania, and I think there's a very real path to Punk winning the Royal Rumble and then getting another main event moment. Individually, Punk and Gunther are great. I don't think anyone who watches wrestling would dispute that. This match had really strong storytelling and was technically sound, but if we're being completely honest, this was a slog to close the night. Gunther had never really regained the momentum or threat level he had before WrestleMania 41, so him dropping the title here made sense. The aftermath with Rollins means we're probably going to see Gunther out of the main event picture on Raw for a little while, and you could argue he needs a change of scenery and a trip over to SmackDown. We know where Punk is going, and he got a great moment, but ultimately it didn't hit the highs of his WrestleMania 41 match or even his